What do you think I'm grabbing off camera right now? Go ahead, try and guess. 3, 2, 1, guess. It's a deal of popcorn. Hi, my name is Helbig. If you did not know, now you know. Your life is different now. This is exciting. It's Friday. The world sucks, so why don't we just talk about some of the good shit that's going on? It's time for another Good News Is. This is a segment on my YouTube channel where I just tell you about some news that I've seen or read that is either delightful or dumb or both. Let's dive right in. Olympics. One sport I'm really good at is choking alone in my own house while eating snacks too fast. The first story I saw in Twitter Moments called Badass Grandpa, and it was someone that tweeted, someone offered my grandpa a preferred seat for elderly people on the subway and he did this. He did this! What? Also, what? I don't know if I'm more impressed with that physicality or that facial expression. Why am I feeling such sexual urges? 1, is this Brazilian George Clooney? 2, is this man's audition tape for the most interesting man in the world? 3, is this just an Old Spice commercial and we're all being duped? Either way. Fuck. Good news is, Bart on Bart. I didn't read this story in its entirety, but it looks like a bunch of people in San Francisco took the BART, which is the public transportation system in that city, wearing Bart Simpson masks. And here's some of what went down. Yeah, I love everything about this. It's just dumb and fun and it doesn't hurt anyone. I don't know if there's any sort of like socio-political thing associated with this, and I kind of hope that there isn't one. I hope that this is just a random act of weird, and that makes me love it all the more. What makes me love it all the most is this video of all of the Barts getting off of the subway, trying so hard to keep those stupid masks on that clearly affect their vision.
Doors are closing. Keep yourself clear at the doors.
Says the park devastation are
That's very athletic. Good job, Bart on Bart. Good news is, Barb. I have nothing else to say, but my life is different now. Here's some good news. Some of the gymnasts at the Rio Olympics this year wore socks during the competition. Straight up socks. There's a lot of theories about it. The major one is that some gymnasts wear socks to grip the floor when they're tumbling. It's used kind of like chalk. It absorbs the moisture, so if you have sweaty feet, it's helpful, I guess. But the most helpful part about it is how hilarious it looks. Look at that. That looks like someone at BuzzFeed photoshopped some socks onto that gymnast. Something's not good about it, but it's ultimately not bad either. I'm all for this. Plus, it sets the bar for the next Olympic Games. Gymnasts, you gotta come with something unexpected. Hats, maybe? I think that could be very cool. Helmets. 2020. Gymnasts and helmets. In addition to this, good news is Michael Buckley is the most emphatic, enthusiastic audience member of the Olympics that might have ever existed in real life. His raging love for gymnastics is incredible to watch, and he's made a few videos recapping the Olympics so far, so I highly encourage you watch them because they make me laugh so hard. There's nothing but joy and excitement just oozing out of every pore of that man's body, and I just... Good news is, here's some headlines that made me laugh. Makeup artist turned herself into Buster Bluth for some reason. It's not even the content of that article that makes me laugh. It's that the writer just clearly gave no fucks about this. Like, just zero fucks given to crafting a headline. God, they were like, let me cover Zika, let me cover Zika, let me cover Zika. Oh, I gotta cover makeup artist turning herself into Buster Bluth. Great, here's my makeup artist turned herself into Buster Bluth for some reason. Done. I'm done. Beyonce goes jet skiing in a floor-length jumpsuit. Because why the fuck not? You know who probably told those gymnasts to wear socks? Beyonce. Why? Because she wears a floor-length jumpsuit when she jet skis. Good news is, Mashable reported a story about a photo of a seagull standing on top of another seagull. And I'm happy that this made news. I don't know what the fuck is going on with these seagulls, but doesn't seem wrong or bad. Also, there are some conspiracy theories that this might be photoshopped, and if this is photoshopped, that makes it better for some reason. Why would you be at home photoshopping a seagull standing on top of another seagull? go. This also happened in Australia. Does that make it more understandable? Nature is beautiful. You know, it gives us sunsets, it gives us the miracle of birth, and it gives us seagulls just standing on top of other seagulls. I don't know if this is bullying, or if this is like friendship, or this is courtship, or this is, I ship it. There's something extremely delightful about this. The seagull on the bottom doesn't seem to really care. Seagull on the top seems like it really wants that seagull on the bottom to care. God, I just want to see them walk across the street like that. Oh, I could talk for hours about what does this mean? Were you gonna put a trench coat around you and then pretend that you're a regular sized human walking around Australia? Good news is, if you live in the United States, if you're over the age of 18, are allowed the wonderful privilege of voting. And it is so incredibly important in this election, especially. And voting can be overwhelming or weird because you might not know how to do it, but the good news is Hank Green has you covered. He created an entire YouTube channel that explains how you can vote in every state in the United States. So I'm gonna link it right here. Bing, 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 bing. Go check it out. Super simple, really straightforward, and incredibly helpful. So please, I encourage you to check it out. Good news is, this story is absolutely beautiful. I saw on Huffington Post, strangers play Pokemon Go with teen with autism after he was called the R word. It happened in Arizona. A boy and his mom were playing Pokemon Go, and these two like college students came over and called him the R word and like squirted barbecue sauce on him, which is just so ugly. So ugly. The boy's sister posted about it on Facebook and it went pretty viral, and then dozens of strangers brought the boy gifts and played Pokemon Go with him, and oh god, it just, it's a beautiful story, and also just a friendly daily reminder that if you see anyone being bullied, you can change that. You can step in and stand up for what is good and right and wonderful and kind about being a human being. So good! That's it for this episode of Good News Is. Let me know any of the good news that you guys have seen, or anything that's made you laugh this week. And don't forget, if you liked this video or if you hated this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because we are just creeping and crawling up to that 3 mil mark. And I got some ideas on what to do. They do not involve Bart masks, but they could involve that grandpa. But no, he's busy. He's too cool. I don't know. Yeah, we wear the socks for grip because we have sweaty feet. No, you wear those socks because Beyonce told you to. It all makes sense now.